Hey, now you get a bonus New Year's Eve video. I know. Before you get too excited, that's the last one of the year. It's only Billy Herman. So, Billy Herman is definitely more of a Hall of Very Good than a Hall of Famer. I mean, looking at his statistics, I mean, played in the 20s and 30s, not a big home run types, but 47 home runs, 2,300 hits, 839 RBIs. I mean, I guess the one thing that sticks out from him offensively is a 304 career average, which is good. I wouldn't say like, oh my God, if you're like that should put you in the Hall of Fame necessarily, but if that's what it takes to do it, so be it. He never got more than like 25% while he was on the ballot for the, and he was a nice guy, and that wasn't like people hated him. Good guy. He got in 1975 through the Veterans Committee. The good thing about Billy Herman's autograph is he was signing like to the day he died in 1992. I have old Beckett's with him in it. I just started collecting autographs by then. Unfortunately, he never made it out to Detroit because I wasn't traveling nationally for autographs, but he was doing the circuit when he was passed away. So that makes his, excuse me, his autograph easy to get. I don't say fairly easy for someone that died in 1992. Easy to get. So, and plus the family released a bunch of checks and everything. So if you're spending more than $15 basically on anything Billy Herman related, you're overspending, in my opinion, even for a baseball, believe it or not, which we'll get to in a second. But before we get to that baseballs, whatever, let's talk PSA, Billy Herman. Here we go. So Billy Herman. So what you want to look for kind of right here is like almost like a 13, if you could see this right here. And you're looking for usually, not always, but usually you're looking for a break also at the MAN right here. And the L should be a little bit higher and a two-stroke H. This one's kind of tough to see. That one's impossible to see. Here we go. Here's a common baseball. So you see the right here and it's sort of a 13 right here, which is good. Then you want a break. Then this L should be a little higher than this L. And then you're looking for a two-stroke H right here and a break after the M right here. This is how he commonly signed what he did, let's say, the show circuit. And this, my guess is this is when this was signed. Like I said, this is maybe a $50 baseball. The baseball is probably worth more unsigned than it is signed by Billy Herman. Looks like an older vintage signature right here because you can see it's a two-stroke B. Much more uncommon, but still you can see it's a two-stroke H, which is what we want to see in a break between the M and the A. The L right here is higher than this L right here. And like I said before, this is not a rare autograph. People are not out there forging Billy Herman. Again, you can sort of see that 13 right there, break right there. There's a couple breaks right here. It's a little more odd, but again, a two-stroke H right here, break between the M and the A. This L higher than this L. This guy signed that. If you sent him an autograph, you got it to him, and he was healthy. He was signing the autograph. So again, you guys see right here, which is also common. See the 13 right here with a two-stroke B. Again, that's how he's signing later on. Two-stroke H, break between the M and the A. Just a nice, good signature. This is literally a 13. Usually the B crosses right here. But again, the breaks, the higher L. So like I said, I'll show you how common this is. This are a dozen Billy Herman's baseballs that sold this year. Again, these are all good. I'm not doubting the authenticity of these baseballs. Granted, you can see there's a mark. This sold on Heritage. So what do you think a dozen baseballs that someone passed away in 1992 sell for? $252. That's including the buyer's premium. So that's like that's less than $20 a baseball. Like an unsigned baseball costs more than a Billy Herman signed baseball. So that's how common his autograph is. So people are not going around forging Billy Herman autographs. So, I mean, just moving along right here. Again, I looked at eBay, I don't see any fakes on eBay. But again, I just see like the highest price. And you can see like nice baseballs inscribed with Hall of Fame. My guess these aren't selling for more than $70, $60. Checks are very common. Real quickly, what I have of him is just a signed check. I had a signed picture. I wanted a signed check just because of the fact that it has a full William Herman, which is common with the checks. And Provenance, I know what day he signed it, 9390. And again, for a guy that passed away 2 years later of cancer, you can see the autograph is still pretty good. And it has all the characteristics you want to see for. But again, going back to eBay, again, I don't see any. Like again, here's an inscribed baseball, sloppy, but I think it's still real for $50. So as you can see, Billy Herman, not an expensive autograph, not a tough autograph. Again, I wouldn't be dropping more than $50, I think, on any medium for him, unless it's like a signed contract from his playing days, which I'm sure the family got rid of everything. So I'm sure it's out there. So didn't spend a long time on that. I don't think there'll be another surprise autograph analysis of Whitey Herzog, because that's who's next. So I really am going to try and save that for 2024. Happy New Year. As always, keep collecting.